Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel, and this is your tip of the week. I'm going to talk a moment about magnetic closures. Now I normally on a bag I'll just use Velcro, it's real quick and easy. But magnetic closures are not hard to put on, but you have to be careful when or at what stage of your project you put the magnetic closure in. Velcro is usually the last stage. The magnetic closure is near the beginning. And so you have to get it attached to either your lining fabric, or if you're having a strap that flips over out to the front and then closes, there's a special way you would put it on. But I'm just going to go over how easy it is just to put it on. So you have 4 pieces that you use. So you have this one here, and it's got a hole that's dipped down in there. On the back it has these little prongs that stick out. And then you have one of these little discs that you use. Here, this one doesn't have a dip. It has a piece that protrudes out. It goes inside of the other one with the dip. It has little prongs on it, and again you would use this little disc to hold it on. So I'm going to flip this all over. So what I've done here, on this particular magnetic closure, I decided I was going to put it on the inside of the bag on the lining so that it snaps together from the inside. Okay, so before you put it on, you put some interfacing on your lining to stabilize the fabric and make it stronger. And then you're going to cut these little holes. It's a real easy process. Cut the little holes for here. You use the little disc to make a template, or excuse me, as a template. You draw on it so you know where to clip. Then stick the piece through the holes, put the disc on the back, and you fold the little prongs over on each piece. So when it's done, it just snaps together. I know many of you make little zipper pouches, and they're a lot of fun. They're real easy and very quick to make. But there's a little thing you can add on these to make it easier to grab a hold of and open the zipper, and it also looks really decorative. In this bag are a variety of sizes of key rings, so you could insert the key ring through the hole in that little zipper pull. You can also use a lobster clasp key ring, so you can insert the lobster clasp through the little hole in the zipper. Now you can also get little decorative zipper pulls. I think they even sell some at Walmart if your store has a fabric and craft department. I don't happen to have any, but there's a variety of types, and I know you can get them at Joann's, probably Etsy's and Amazon. So you could put that on, and they're usually an inch or so long, and they're very decorative. You can also find little novelty key rings to put on your zipper pull. Now this one doesn't have to be on the zipper pull, but it could. There's a key ring here to where you could put it on your zipper pull. Another idea is to take this little faux suede cording. It's very narrow, it's probably 1/8 of an inch wide. You could cut a piece, insert it through the zipper hole on the zipper pull, and then tie a little knot at the ends and use that. Or if you want, you can take decorative beads and string that on the zipper pull. You can also use embroidery thread, and I used probably the 6 strands that are on each section. You can string that together, cut a piece, feed it through the hole on the zipper pull, and again you can tie a bead to it. Now this is not tied to a zipper, this is just a decoration on a denim bag. But again, use decorative beads, either the embroidery floss or small cording like the faux suede. This is a tote bag with fabric-made straps on it. In other words, I made the straps myself. And you can make these in a variety of widths and styles. They can be sewn into your tote bag seam, or they can be stitched on the outside of the bag or on the inside of the bag. But there are other options. When I'm making a really quick bag, for instance on shopping bags, I like to use this strapping material. And Dritz sells it into pre-cut pieces, which makes it really easy. I actually got these on the clearance section. I believe it was at Joann's. They come in a variety of colors and it's real easy to attach it to a bag. Here is a canvas bag with the straps stitched on the outside of the bag. So at the very end of the strap, it's actually folded under about 1/4 of an inch. Then to put it on, you would stitch a square first, then stitch from corner to corner. And this type of stitching helps strengthen the straps. Here is another bag with strapping on it. Now this has a zipper on it, but these are still stitched on the outside and they're stitched in the same way. Now I've also made Halloween trick-or-treat bags and the end of the strapping is actually sewn into the top seam of the bag. So if you've got little trick-or-treaters in your house, it's a great way to make a quick candy bag. This is one of my favorite tote bags I've ever made. It's so simple. I love the fabric on it. It's very fun. And I just use it as a project bag. It does have lining in it. But putting on these ring handles is really easy. And all you do is fold your fabric up over the ring and then stitch it down. And use your zipper foot to stitch it down so that you can get fairly close in here. Now it doesn't have to be real tight. You can have a little bit of wiggle room in there. But this is like, I could use this as my cross-stitch bag if I wanted to, or knitting. You take it on the road with you. There's other types of wooden handles, pretty much are stitched on the same way. I love these little rattan handles also. This is a drawstring bag. Now it's actually a backpack, a really simple backpack, and these straps are also really easy to make. They're made just like on that first bag that I showed you with the fabric straps. They're stitched together the same way, but they're inserted in through a casing up at the top of the bag. So this fabric is folded over, and on the side you insert the straps through there. When they come out here, they go down to the bottom, and in the bottom there's a little loop that holds it in at the bottom. So you stick your arms in through the straps. This of course is on your back. Now to close it, you just pull it like this. So again, these are really, really easy to make. Now this particular backpack does not have any pockets on the inside or outside, but you can put pockets in them. So I'll refer you to a tutorial about how to put pockets in the bag. You always put your pockets, if you want them on the inside, on the lining fabric. So before you even stitch your project together, you always want to attach the pockets first. And then of course it's also easy to attach pockets to the outside of the bag. If you're going to stitch pockets on the outside of the bag, underneath you want to put a little bit of interfacing to stabilize the fabric. Stitch it on your fabric for the outside of the bag. Then after you got all the pockets either on the lining or on the outside, then you stitch the whole bag together. And one more thing I forgot to mention, when you do pockets on the inside, again put some interfacing underneath that lining fabric so it's more stable when you put the pockets on. So here is that same backpack taken to the next level. It has pockets on the outside right here. It's got a zipper closure. Remember, you can put the magnetic closure on if you like. And it also has pockets on the inside. And the casing and the straps are made exactly the same way. It also has this little decorative piece to cover the top edge. This is a backpack I actually use. I don't like a big backpack because I have a very bad back, so I don't want anything really heavy on my back. But I do take this on vacation, and it's very small. The straps are made the same way They're weaved in the same way as the previous bags. And again, it's just a smaller version. I have this little top piece, and then on the inside are the pockets right there that you can see. So you can make these any size you want. If you want, you could use rope as your straps, or maybe even find some leather straps that you can use, but I find the fabric straps work the best for me. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tip of the week and that you try using some of these products on your project. Remember, check out Etsy.com, Amazon.com, and even, of course, Joann's to see what type of items they have that you can use on your bags. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and make sure you check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl, this is Manny, and this is Scotty. See you next time.